Hello everybody, it's Kim Wilson here. I have finally reclaimed all of my crafting space from the virtual card retreat and cleaned up from that, and I'll be showing you in the next weeks and months some of the things I learned from that. But first I wanted to show you a couple cards I just made this morning that I just love. So these were inspired by a card I saw online. I can't remember the artist, but I made a few changes. But what I really liked about it was the color scheme. So her card was done in blues and with a crumb cake background, some designer series paper, and then she stamped the stamps from the last paper pumpkin kit. This is the January kit. Yes, January kit special delivery. And just love these stamps, and they don't have to be for Valentine's Day. As you can see, this card is for any occasion, and this would be perfect as a birthday card or any occasion, really. So I love that little cancellation stamp that says love with a heart, and she did it in blues, and I thought, I think I'd rather do it in pinks. So which do you like better? I did both, blues or pinks. So I had another tiny scrap of Flirty Flamingo left, and I went to my scrap bin and found some balmy blue, and then I got some of the newer ribbons. So we've got the gold and white one, which is really sparkly, and the new gingham ribbon, which is really pretty. And they were just the right colors, I thought. I could have colored with my Stampin' Blends markers the ribbon, so I colored a little piece here, and then I decided I wanted to keep it the natural gold and white color. So either way, it works, and I want to show you another thing with the blends as well. So these are the embellishments we used for the virtual card retreat. They're called Moody Palette Glossy Dots. They're nice and low profile, which I love for sending in the mail. And we colored them with the dark Darling Duckling, and I had an extra one here that I colored with that dark Darling Duckling blend markers. Say that 3 times fast, and then I wanted to try some for this card. So I actually did not do any in blue because I thought, oh, there's some blue ones right there. So I used those, but there were no pink ones. So I grabbed my dark Flirty Flamingo and just colored over the top like that, and just added on color. If it's not dark enough, you can wait till it dries, add a little bit more until you get the color you like on it. And I do recommend using the darker colors on these because it just seems to work a little better to get the colored gems. And that's what that one looks like with the colored gems. So really cute. Love that layout. And let me show you how I did the postage stamp. So a lot of you might have perennial postage dies, but if you got the add-on for the paper pumpkin, it's called Beautiful Blooms Dies, and it's still available. Both of these are. It has a rectangle too, so whether you have this one or that one, either one you can use to make a card similar to this. And I just wanted, I've been dying to pull this out to see kind of where it stands, because I think it's a nice complement to these dies. I'm going to pick the smallest of this one and then the biggest of this one here, put them together, and then see where this one fits. I'm thinking it's going to fit kind of in the middle in between. Yeah, it does. So we've got that one there, kind of in between, a little bit narrower, but it gives you more options for that sort of card with the postage dies. So remember those postage dies when you are making your Valentine's Day cards, because they seem to go hand in hand with that theme. And there's also in this one a cute little postage cancellation that has a butterfly on it. So love those, and the new dies. So let me put those cards back up so you can see them again. Hope that gives you some great ideas. And I just wanted to remind everybody that Bonus Days is ending soon. So it actually goes a little bit into February to the 2nd. But so this weekend is really the last chance to get your Bonus Day coupons and earn those, and then use them again in February. So one more thing I wanted to show you, and that is what are these called? Hearts Gusseted Treat Bags. So if you're thinking ahead for Valentine's treats, I just wanted to show you what these actually look like in person, because they're quite large, and there's a lot of them in a package, so you can do almost a whole class. So 16 bags, or use them for treats that people are coming to your house or whatever works for you. So they've got the fun hearts on the front and the back, and then the real red edges on the sides. And they've got a tie that goes around. There's some score lines here, so you can fold down the ties and then put the little twist tie thingy around them, just like a regular food safe bag. And then the ends are actually flat. So if you don't want them flat, you can kind of stick your hand in and kind of fluff it out a little bit so you have a little extra room. So you can put a lot of treats. So these are bags that you would want for a larger treat or a bunch of candy. Although you could fold this tab down until you got a smaller bag. And yeah, that would work too. So anyhow, I haven't played with them yet, but there's something fun to think about. If you wanted to get them before Valentine's Day, you better get them ordered this weekend, because Valentine's Day always comes too fast for me because it's in the middle of the month and not at the end of the month like some of the other holidays. Okay, so there's the cards I made. Stampin' Blends markers. You might want to invest in those, and those really nice embellishments. Moody Palette Glossy Dots and bonus days ending February 2nd. Okay, everybody, have a nice weekend. Happy crafting.